You have to be aware of what's going on in the streets, especially in Atlanta, home of the robbers and the scammers and the sex traffickers. And Nene, I'm afraid, sis, that you were targeted. Okay, Nene, I believe Nene was targeted. She probably went into fifths and someone slipped an AirTag in her jacket, her purse, under the hood of her car, under the actual car or something. Okay, what's wrong with it, Bob? Something, Nene. You were being targeted. You were being followed. You were being tracked by this GPS tracking device called an AirTag, right? Nene went on to Instagram and said, look at what I found tracking me. Why though? Shaking my head. And then it's a photo of an AirTag. So, lost my ring. If you don't know what an AirTag is a GPS tracking device made by Apple. The same technology that Find My iPhone uses. Okay, you lose your phone, you can go on another phone or you go on the internet and log into your Apple ID to Find My iPhone, and then you can see where in the world did I lose and or get my iPhone stolen at. Okay, get your iPhone stolen, you can track it. So iPhone basically took that same technology and put it into this device called an AirTag. And what an AirTag is you can stick it on anything, and if it gets lost and or stolen, you can track it. Stick it on your dog's collar. Your dog Scooby-Doo gets lost. You can go to Find My iPhone, go to Scooby-Doo's AirTag, and then you can see, oh, Scooby-Doo is just wandering the neighborhood. He's on Main Street. Let me go hop in the car and go get Scooby-Doo. You're going on a trip in your favorite rocket ship, okay, Southwest Airlines. You get 2 free check bags, right? But Southwest Airlines loses your luggage. And you don't know where the luggage is because you had a what is it called? A layover. You had a layover in this city. You had a delay in this city. Had to make an emergency landing in a different city. And then you see, oh, you know, we lost your luggage. Sorry, but we'll give you a $25 voucher. And you're like, no. Y'all need to find my luggage and y'all need to find it now. I have an AirTag and I know my luggage is in Texas or whatever the hell. Okay? Lose your keys or your wallet. Look up on Find My iPhone and then you can see, oh, I left my iPhone I left my keys or my wallet at Bar None down the street. Okay, so it comes in handy. That's what an AirTag is for. But of course, people use things for nefarious reasons. They want to kidnap your ass. They want to stalk your ass, right? They want to sex traffic you. And so they'll stick it in your purse. Okay, someone evil will stick an AirTag in your purse, or they'll stick an AirTag on your jacket, or they'll have it up under the car in the hood, something like that. I don't know. They'll stick it on your person because they basically want to track you because they want to get you or they want to keep tabs on you for some weird, strange reason. Y'all, it's hard out here. It's scary out here, and y'all need to watch your backs, okay? Because people are out here getting robbed. And people are out here getting sold and traded. And Nene, you could have been the next victim. But I am so excited to announce to y'all that she found the damn AirTag, okay? So you're probably wondering, well, how in the hell did Nene find the AirTag? How did she know that it was tracking her? Well, if you have an iPhone will notify you if a foreign AirTag has been following you after some time. If iPhone recognizes there's an AirTag that's not yours, that's been following you for the past 25, 30 minutes to an hour, they will send you a notification, hey, you're being tracked by an AirTag, just a heads up. You know, safety precautions. Now, I've seen this happen in a slew of news stories. I've seen this happen to a whole bunch of people on TikTok and things like that where they get these notifications. And unfortunately, most of the times, they will look under the hoods of their car. They will look in their purses. They will look, wherever they were. And a lot of the times, they cannot find the AirTag. Thankfully, in Nene's case, she found the AirTag. So listen, I'm here to tell y'all, stay woke. Nene says you were almost kidnapped. Or maybe Neone is jealous and don't trust you, and so he stuck an AirTag on your ass to find out where you been and who you doing it with. Because y'all know he has dirty, dirty deeds. Okay? his ex, sued her ass. So Nene's probably like this. And he's shaking in his boots. He's scared of something like that. So maybe he stuck an air tag on her. I got to keep tabs on this one. My business has jumped up 500,000% since I met her. I got to keep this fame. I got to keep this clout. And I got to keep the money rolling in. I got to pay for this divorce. Divorce in air quotes. Child, it's scary out here. It's scary out here, but it is what it is. So y'all stay safe. Okay. Speaking of the Atlanta ladies, y'all, we're in Georgia. Okay. And so if you're in Atlanta, if you're in Georgia, anywhere in Georgia, I'm here to let you know that tomorrow is election day, Tuesday, December 6th. Okay. Y'all need to get out there and vote, stand in line, turn in your absentees. Whatever you got to do, make sure you cast your ballot, because we are in a race where we have a decent man running. Ooh, excuse me. Hold on. How can I say, hold on, let me fix my wig. We have a decent man running, Democratic incumbent Raphael Warnock, versus someone who doesn't even have a brain. It's sad. He does have a brain, but it doesn't function. Don't know what 2 + 2 is. Can't put together a sentence. No subject, verb, nor agreement. Okay. Telling stories on the campaign trail, talking about some vampires and werewolves and, Vampire Diaries and, Hunger Games and Twilight and True Blood and all of that stuff. Ridiculous. A puppet for the Republican Party. And then they wonder why Black people vote for Democrats in droves. And then they wonder that. Because you put up people who want to outright ban abortions with no exceptions for incest, no exceptions for, the medical well-being of the mother. Meanwhile, we looked into his past, and Brother Man has had several abortions that he funded and has been extremely dishonest about it. I mean, he was dishonest about that. He was dishonest about being a police officer. He was dishonest about his career and his money and his businesses. He's dishonest about where he comes from and where he lives. He lives in Texas, not Georgia. Dishonest about his education. Dishonest about everything. He's a bona fide liar. I said a couple of weeks ago that Stacey Abrams is a bona fide loser. Well, I would rather be a bona fide loser than a bona fide liar. At least Stacey Abrams has morals and ethics, and, she's, sensible. But then they wonder, why do Black people vote for Democrats in droves? Why do Black people vote for Democrats? Democrats just use and abuse their votes, and they continue to vote for them. Well, if it is true that Democrats use and abuse the Black vote, at least we're being used and abused to vote for sensible, decent, educated candidates. Like a Stacey Abrams, like a Raphael Warnock, like a John Ossoff, like the guy who just replaced Nancy Pelosi as the minority leader for the upcoming Congress, Hakeem Jeffries, like a Barack Obama. Yep, at least we're being used to vote in people with brains and some sense, and people who, have some education, and people who know what they're doing, and people who seem to have good intentions. But the Republicans on the other end, they'll put up a Black guy to show you, hey, we're not racist. But the Black guy has no sense. The Black guy has no brain function. The Black guy is walking on the yellow brick road to go ask the Wizard of Oz, can I have a brain, please? But yet y'all wonder why we don't vote Republican, because there's nothing wrong with being a conservative. There are plenty of Black conservatives. But y'all put up people like Herschel Walker, the liar. Y'all put up people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, who did not understand the severity of the Holocaust. No education. Y'all put up people like Donald Trump, a 2024 candidate, okay, wants to be president again, but he's twice impeached and disgraced, staged a coup at the Capitol. Okay, y'all want to put up people like him when he just went on to Truth Social just 2 days ago and basically suggested that we should outlaw the Constitution, suggested that we should get rid of the Constitution so that he can be reinstated as president of the United States. And then wonder why black people vote for Democrats at a 90% rate. I mean, it's not rocket science. I mean, it's really not rocket science. Maybe if y'all would put up some decent candidates, we might vote for you. Maybe. Who knows? It doesn't make sense that 70% of the country is okay with marijuana. 70% of the country is okay with gay marriage. I don't know if these are the exact numbers, but I can tell you the majority of Americans are okay with gay marriage. The majority of Americans are okay with recreational use of marijuana. And the majority of Americans are okay with abortion. But yet this particular party, you know, no to that, no to this, no to that. Everything that the majority wants, we're against. And then wonder why black people don't vote for conservatives. So listen, that's just my take. Georgia, we have a choice tomorrow, Warnock or Herschel Walker. Hopefully y'all do the right thing. Moving right along. Speaking of the ladies of Atlanta, child. Okay, going back to Housewives, pivoting back to Housewives. Sonya's on a plane. Sonya is on a Delta flight. I believe she's on her way to the first cast trip. Manietta is at the airport as well. Okay, y'all see how I zip and zoomed out of that topic like that? You have the beautiful Manietta Shaw. Now, I heard Manietta Shaw might be getting her peach. I heard that Manietta Shaw is close to getting her peach. Okay? She's close to becoming a Georgia peach, something Herschel Walker wishes he was. He's really a Texas Ranger. But listen, Manietta, just promise me this. If you do get a peach, can you please have a backbone and a voice? Please gain a voice. In the same way that Herschel Walker needs to gain a brain from the wizard, you need a voice from the wizard. Okay? So that's Manietta on the group trip. You know, they gave her a chance, but they said to hell with LaToya and Fallon, child. All right? And then you have Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care on her Delta flight as well. So the ladies are doing their damn thing. They're looking great. They're gorgeous. And that's that. Now, last but not least, before we log off, I do want to go ahead and talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all know I did a whole hour live last night about the Real Housewives of Potomac, and I cannot stand the Real Housewives of Potomac at this current moment, but I also can't stand not to watch it either. It's so good. It's so juicy. It's so entertaining, even with the bullying and the possible colorism. So listen. Remember in last night's episode, y'all know Wendy and Robin really don't see it for each other. They used to be friends, but then I believe, you know, Wendy kind of like gave Robin a couple of stray bullets based off of Giselle trying to spread this rumor, you know, perpetuate the rumor, I should say, that, you know, Eddie was having an affair and had a baby, a bastard child with a white woman at the firm and whatnot. And then she said that Robin has a fake marriage, a fake relationship and whatnot. And then, you know, Robin never saw her for Wendy after that. And, you know, she feels as though Robin is defensive and dismissive and doesn't let anyone speak, cuts people off. And I'm like, Robin, you ever thought like maybe Wendy is dismissive and defensive and cuts people off because it's a defense mechanism because she knows that you and Jizzy are committed to, I don't know, tearing apart everyone's marriage on the fucking show? Did that ever cross your mind? Right? So listen. Remember last night at the club? This cord is making this. Remember last night at the club? There we go. Yeah, that's making that do that. So remember last night at the club, Wendy was like, oh my God, Robin, I love you. I miss you. I've been crying about this relationship. I want us to get to a better place. Why is it always Wendy, Karen, and Candiace who always want to get to a better place? Why is it always them holding themselves accountable? And when I saw that last night, I was like, Wendy, no. Robin is no. Why are you doing that? Child, look at this. They at the club, like, Wendy talking about some I love you.
I love you so much. I've cried about our situation. And I'm like, Wendy, this has been going on for over a year.
Yeah. Okay, so Wendy talking about some I love you. Robin is not going for it. She's like, sis, we haven't liked each other for a year. At this point, it's kind of too far going. And see, Wendy, this is what happens when you're a genuine, loving person. When you try to forgive and like move past it. When you say, fuck the apology. Fuck you antagonizing me with your cell phone. Fuck you perpetuating these rumors about my marriage. I love you anyways. Let's be cool again. Wendy is committed to holding herself accountable. Wendy is committed to, trying to move past these hardships and these potential friendships. Wendy is committed to moving forward. Robin is committed to the negativity. She's committed to misunderstanding Wendy. She's committed to not liking Wendy. In the same way that the ladies are committed to not liking Candiace as well. Now, Candiace last night was caught in a lie, right? She was talking about Karen and this possible boyfriend that she was sneaking off with, going out of town with. Ashley exposed it. Candiace was lying, acting like she ain't had no clue what Ashley was talking about. And then, oh my God, suddenly Ashley regained her memory. Check this out.
It was wrong. I shouldn't have said it. She was sneaking out of town, going to restaurants.
So when did you realize you was wrong, sis?
A producer told me that I said it.
Candiace and Dr. Wendy, to you, sweetie, have enough self-awareness to be introspective and to apologize and or try to hold themselves accountable and or to have enough, maturity to reach out to the other person and extend olive branches. Candiace in that confessional simply said, you know what? I was wrong. I forgot. I did say it. Damn, I was wrong. But yet, did Giselle ever apologize for the cancer, no cancer statement? I feel like that definitely deserved a change.org petition. Okay, y'all do a change.org petition for everything damn else. Okay, but yet the medical community should have did a change.org petition for the last lady of Potomac when she said, this is what cancer, no cancer looks like. Did Mia apologize for being a criminal? Did Mia apologize for assaulting that lady? Did Robin apologize for antagonizing Dr. Wendy, to you, sweetie, with the flash in her face? Why is it that the ladies who perpetuate the most negativity onto these situations never apologize, but it's always the victims that are apologizing? And this is why I said last night that the producers need to shift the dynamics, get rid of Robin, and we need best friends of Candiace and Dr. Wendy, to you, sweetie. That's how I feel about the situation. Y'all let me know how y'all feel. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and log off. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to create a great day.